Okay, this is number 4 from the target round, the 2015 Sycamore Invitational. And this is a problem where you just have to go through and keep track of information. So it says you've got 100 students that were surveyed, and it says there are 50% more girls surveyed than boys. And so you need to deal with that first. And 50% more means that you have half as many more as you did before. And so if there are B boys surveyed, then the number of girls surveyed is just going to be B plus 1/2 B. And that's because it's going to be 50% more than the number of boys, so 50% more is half the number of boys, and then the number of boys. And so that gives you this, which is an easy equation to solve to see that B must equal 40. And so there are 40 boys surveyed, and there are 60 girls that are surveyed. So that was the first maybe stumbling block for some of you, was finding out that how many boys were surveyed, how many girls were surveyed. Once you did that, it said the number of girls who liked math was 80% more than the number of boys who liked math, which we're going to come back to that statement. And it said if the number of boys who don't like math is 15, that means if we do like math, don't like math, that means if the number of boys who don't like math is 15, the number that do is 25. That like math. And so if the number of girls who like math is 80% more than the boys, you just need to do 80% more than 25. Well, doing 80% more than something is the same as multiplying it by 1.8. The 1 being the something, and then 80% of that is 0.8. And so when you do 25 times 1.8, you get 45. So it says what percent of the girls like math? Well, 45 girls like math, 60 total surveyed. 45 out of 60 is 75%. So 75% of the girls like math. And so just some really basic algebra, but you just really need to know and understand percents well to solve a problem like this.